Today I've decided to come and have a chat to Mark Goos. Now he is well known in the area for his collection of classic cars, but I'm going to find him. He's in here somewhere. We'll have a look at these cars in a second. Let me just walk through here because I think this is where he restores his cars. Let me just see. There we go. Yeah, Mark. How's it?
How are you, Brendan?
Oh, I'm good, but not as good as you. You're the traveler, I see, apart from... But no, hey.
But at least you got a job. I haven't got a job, man.
I've decided to just pop in because, I mean, you've told me so much about your cars, and you said, come and see your garage. So today is it.
Cool. Well, it's nice to have you here, Brendan. This year is Johan. His daughter is married to my son.
Oh, okay.
So we're both grandfathers for the last 4 months now.
Yeah, but I see you've roped him into your passion, I see, eh?
Yeah, no, he loves it.
What have we got here, by the way?
Okay, Brendan, this is a Triumph TR6. It comes from a 1972.
Yeah.
And she had a mechanical fuel injection, a Lucas system,
yes,
which has been very, very troublesome. So now we've now put an electronic fuel injection system in, and I've fired her up today for the first time after about 18 months that we've actually got her running properly. So it's all very exciting.
Okay, so let's just break down again. So the previous fuel system was the old. Just to describe the old system. Wait, maybe you can show me it.
It was an old Lucas mechanical system. So here was the fuel injection pump. You can see there's 6 goodies coming off here, 1 to each cylinder.
Yeah.
And all of this inside was mechanical. And as it wears away, it becomes very difficult to get new parts and those sort of things. And to find someone in South Africa to calibrate this is a huge issue too.
Yes.
So, and this car is such a beautiful car that I decided I will spend the money and make her electronic so she becomes more drivable.
That is an expensive, when you say spend the money, does it sound like it costs a bit of money to put that thing in there?
The whole system was 40,000 Rand. But it comes as a plug-and-play system. Everything comes from the UK in a box, and you then just got to sit and make up brackets to hold everything and
now,
do the whole
is that specific to this car, or is it for other cars as well?
Interesting question. If you've got a V8 Chev, they will supply you a system that where the injectors can fit into the manifold and those sort of things. So it's pretty much for any old classic car.
Okay, and say again, where did this come from? What is it?
It's called classic fuel injection in the UK.
Okay.
And so this wiring harness and this was made up specifically for the TR6. So if you tell them I want one for a TR6 or a Jaguar XJ6, they make it up for you with the wiring harness and the computers and all the rest.
That's great. So, but this car then, obviously for you to go and spend money like this on this car, this must be very special to use this car.
Yeah, they're very rare in South Africa. There aren't many, but an interesting story with the car is for those chaps who watch Top Gear.
Yes.
James May on one of the episodes was driving one of these.
Oh yeah.
And he spoke about her being the blokiest bloke's car. So here we have the blokiest bloke's
the
car.
blokiest bloke car.
But I mean the lines are just phenomenal.
Is it? Yeah, let's have a look at that.
And it's a 2.5 litre 6-cylinder. 4 forward gears with overdrive, so there's actually 6 forward gears end of the day.
Yeah.
And the wife and I have done some lovely trips. We've been down to Hibberdene with her before. We've been to Marlow Park. We've travelled lots with her, and she's beautiful on the open road.
Yeah.
She is very, very.
So is it going to be more fuel efficient now? Or is it just the aging thing that was?
I think it's going to be more fuel efficient, and the engine is now running optimally too. So this car came out with 170 horsepower, which I think is phenomenal, and we'll now be back at the 170 horsepower, which I don't think we were getting on the mechanical fuel injection.
So Mark, this is great, but as I walked in there, I saw a lot of old cars back there. Can we go and have a look quickly?
Can I show you my other project quickly?
Oh, okay. Let's
watch the cable. I think we'll
let me go this way around. Yeah.
Okay. This here is my Triumph GT6. I got her back from the panel beaters yesterday, back to her original color. It's called Wedgwood Blue.
Yeah?
And how beautiful is that?
Oh my word.
The hood is upstairs, but look at the color and look at the styling, like a baby Aston Martin.
Yeah.
This car is from 1963.
Really, eh?
And
Where's all the parts for this car? Have you got it's all in the garage?
yeah, it's all in the cupboards and cabinets here. And
whoever does your paint jobs is doing an excellent job.
And if you'd seen the car before, the amount of rust was horrific.
Really, hey?
He's taken about 3 months getting all the rust out, yes. But isn't she looking the part, eh?
Wow, it's excellent. It's going to be this tiny little sports car, looks like, eh?
Yeah, and also with a 6-cylinder motor, actually the same motor as the TR6, but
Yes.
it's a 2 litre as opposed to a 2.5. Yeah.
Jeez, that is fascinating.
And then here is the chassis for her.
Yeah?
So in those years, the chassis was the same color as the car. So you see the chassis is also Wedgwood blue, and I've rebuilt all the suspension and the steering and the rear drivetrain and that. So
But hang on a second, you've been doing cars now for how long? I mean, where did you start this passion of yours?
My first car was a little Triumph Spitfire, and that was in about 1990. Yeah, 1990 I bought that car. And then from there, I probably had about 4 cars when I came to White River, but because I had children in the house who were eating all my money, I could do nothing. Now they're all out, and they've taken my wallet. My pocket is now my pocket.
Yeah.
I've now got money to buy these other cars and to have fun.
Amazing. I can't help but notice this is that's what do they call this suspension?
Leaf spring.
Leaf spring, but it goes that way around the car.
Yes, it goes that way.
So
Which saves a lot of space. It's not great for road holding because obviously the wheels tuck in like a beetle when you're going around a corner, but you just need to be aware of that. It's not life-threatening.
Why did they even change this kind of suspension over the years?
I think this was cheap and nasty and simple and saved a lot of space.
Okay.
Because that would fit in at the back there, and you can see there's not a lot of space under there compared to conventional suspension.
I see that. Yeah, if I just have a quick look here. So it actually. Oh, I see it all fits under there.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Great stuff. Gee, this car's gonna. Where's this engine and stuff?
The engine and gearbox is over here at the back, under the towel here. I've got the head off because I'm busy. I had to redo the head.
Yeah.
There it is there.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
But this is I mean, you must be in here every single day. This is what you do. This is your thing.
I'm bragging. Yes, I'm here every day.
Every day you come and play with these things.
Yeah.
So you must have worked hard in your life to earn this privilege to have been able to do this, eh?
I think I've just been very blessed.
Yeah.
Very, very blessed. Yeah.
I think that's awesome. So we take a look at some of your other cars.
Do you want me to tell you what each one is?
No, we won't go. I don't think we've got the time for that. But very quickly, let's just have a look at some of your cars, and maybe I'll see something that's of interest.
Well, this Volvo here is called a Duet, and that's from about 1958. I got given this car.
Yeah.
So once I've finished my GT6, that blue car,
yes.
I will do this. She is driving. She's all good. It's just we need a bit of body work. But isn't she as ugly as sin?
But it's
beautiful.
What a unique car.
Absolutely.
So is it the same story? You're going to just strip it completely down to nothing, and then like I see there, I mean that's an incredible job you're doing there.
We'll do that. Now this one, as you can see, is left-hand drive. It's got a 1600cc motor, and it's only 3 forward gears. But I can recall as a kid the greengrocers, the old Greeks and Portuguese driving cars like this in springs.
Yeah, is it?
That old, yeah.
That's amazing. And there's a good old DKW, also ring ting ting car.
My ring ding ding, sniff my diff.
Sniff my diff.
And you know, what grabbed me with this car when I went to see her was the suicide doors, first of all.
Oh yes.
Which is really neat. The fact that she's a 2-stroke, so she ring ding dings, and a station wagon.
Again.
And she's not mechanically she's very good, but I'm not going to go and invest money trying to restore. Yes. I'm happy with her just like this.
Fascinating stuff, but I'm already sitting at 20 minutes on the edit. So I'm going to break this into 2 parts. 10 minutes and 10 minutes. This will be the end of part 1. Part 2 will let fly next week. Because Mark has been really, really fascinating, and I think he just articulates his passion just so perfectly. So next week, catch up on the next one. Oh, and by the way, if you haven't subscribed, why don't you do that? Because we've got 380 subscribers so far, but yet we're getting 4,000 views on average per month. So that means if we can just get 1,000 of those people to subscribe, it would really help us in reaching our goal of 1,000 subscribers. And I set that goal at least in a year from when we started the channel, which was 8 months ago. So go for it. Press the button, subscribe. See you soon.